Hello, Dr. Tawana Worlds by birth, also known as a disruptor. Did you know that millions who grew up in poverty also die in poverty? Have you ever heard the saying, what good can come out of the hood? Well, I'm here to disrupt for just a minute. Yes, I was that little girl that grew up in the hood, grew up in the ghetto, single mother, absent father, eating out of the trash can just to survive. But I was also that girl that determined way back then that I was not going to become a product of my past. And now I help others do the same thing. I'm not a victim, I'm a victor. I help men and women from similar backgrounds find value in their own vault and create wealth from within.
That's why you're here. That's why you're never satisfied. That's why you never quit. That's why you never give up. Because you've been called to build. But if you're going to do this, you're going to need vision. Yeah, you're going to need vision. What is vision? Vision is the ability to imagine life as you want it to be. Yeah, right now you need vision. If you're going to build legacy, if you're going to be the first in your family to accomplish some things, if you're going to break the cycles that have been running through your family, you're going to have a vision. Right now, what's your 5-year vision? Yep, I said 5 years, but that's not even enough. You need a 10-year vision. You need a 20-year vision. You need the kind of vision that wakes you up in the morning. You need the kind of vision that drives you. You need the kind of vision that slaps you when you feel like getting tired and going to sleep. You need the kind of vision that pushes you when you don't know how you're going to continue. What's your 20-year vision? I need you to get a vision. Yeah, I need you to see what the next 10 years looks like. I need you to see what the next 5 years looks like. I need you to see yourself winning. I know that is difficult right now, but your vision said you're going to win. Yep, I know there's a storm that's coming and raging and warring against you, but you got to have a vision that keeps you in the fight, even when it feels like you're about to quit. You are the one that's got to get married. You're the one that's got to tell everybody this thing can happen. This thing can be good. And part of the reason why there's so much pressure on you is because you know that you are called to be the first. Part of the reason why you carry such weight is because you know you are called to be the first. Thank God for the second and the third and the fourth. Thank God for the last. But truth be told, you have been placed on this earth to be the first. There are many of you, you have a sword in your hand, but somebody called it a stick. And you need to say, this is not a stick, it's a sword. That's not just a book in your hand, that's your sword. That's not just an idea. That's your sword. That's not just a dancing gift. That's your sword. That's not just a singing gift. That's your sword. That's not just a business. That's your sword. That's not just you doing whatever can come to your mind. That's your sword. You got to know the difference. Stop letting people tell you that's just a stick. And it's not a stick. That's a sword in your hand. And that sword is going to break down giants. That sword is going to cut down everything that's standing in your way. You got to have your vision, and you can't let anybody talk you out of it. You're going to have to be the first. But just because you've never seen it done before doesn't mean it can't be done. What it means is that you've been picked. You've been called out to go where no one else in your family has ever gone. And I promise you, on the other side, being first, when you turn around and you see your nephews coming through the path you have set, when you see your auntie and your uncles coming through the trail that you have blazed, what you will realize is that the joy of your life was being called to be the first.
Hey, hey, hey. What is going on? What's going on? Who's the first on here tonight, Kay? I only want to talk to those that are called to be the first. I only want to talk to those who are called to build an ark for their family. They know their family is not going to do it. They know their family may be lost in the sauce right now. They know their family may don't know better right now, but I'm going to be the one to build an ark. We almost out of time. We definitely got to have something in place for our family. And if you the one, then let's go. We're running out of time. There was one man instructed to build an ark that his whole family was able to be preserved. His name was Noah. Everybody else in the world was busy doing worldly things, but he was instructed to build an ark. We running out of time. You ain't gonna have no place, no financial stability. You ain't gonna have any of that. I don't know if many people are realizing what's really happening around us, but let me go ahead and refresh your memory for a moment. There is no more middle class. You understand me? It's either poor or it's rich. The middle class is gone. Those that were doing 100K, 200K a year, passively in white collar positions and different things, gone. Everybody's struggling to make ends meet. And I was going to ask the question on social media, but I said, I'm going to wait. And I'm still not going to get too deep into it right now, but I want to know. I asked it to God first, but now I'm going to ask it to the people. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and dive into it, a little later. It won't be on this live, but why are the believers the brokest, the poorest, the most in lack? It don't make no sense to me. I'm still trying to figure that out. If anybody can answer that question, please let me know. Why are the woke folks the broke folks? Why are the believers the brokest? It is time to build an ark. And if you ain't got no ark for your family, like I said, a lot of people be like, oh, I'm the black sheep of my family. My family don't really believe in. Good. You in good company. You the chosen one. You're going to be the one that's going to preserve them. You're going to be the one that's going to spare them. You're going to be the one that's going to save them. Just like Noah. So I'm only here to talk to the ones that's going to be the first. And you know what? You got to go by yourself. Your family members ain't coming with you. They're not coming. They can't see what you see. They think you crazy. That's why they think you crazy, because they don't have eyes to see what you see. So be crazy by yourself with another group. You need to get with other group of people who've been called crazy, and you need to do the dang on thing. And in the end, them same people that thought you was crazy, same people that thought Noah was crazy up until it rained. His family, that's who he built the ark for. Why would he need a big old ark for his family? It was intended for as many people that would hear, but only his family was preserved. So who here is here to build an ark? Because I'm only talking to you. If you like all the stuff in the news, what's trending, P. Diddy, what's going on with his business, and you ain't got no business of your own, that man got $50 million to put up for bail. Most of us ain't ever seen that type of money. We don't care about his business. We pray for all men, evil and good. Father, have your will in his life, and we keep it moving. These are distractions. Meanwhile, they are stealing the American people's taxes, stealing. I mean, the middle class is gone right on over there to them immigrants. And I love everybody, but right is right and wrong is wrong. We have had to suffer over here for the little bit that we got, the liberties that we got. Our ancestors had to pay a price with their life for the liberties that we got. They were whipped, they were bruised, they were beaten, they were bloody, they were battered, they were RAPE, you know what I mean? They were sold off, all of this stuff. And we built this nation on our backs, only for somebody who ain't lifted a finger to come over here and take your inheritance. Take what's rightfully belongs to you. No, God said the wealth of the wicked is yours. Why is the immigrants getting your wealth? Because you're not in position. You're not in the place to take your wealth back. No, I don't think so. Let me stop and let me hijack what y'all got going on, because this rightfully belongs to us. God said, I have sworn a covenant with your ancestors while they was out there in the field bleeding, while they was out there on the, picking them cotton, while they was out there being hung on them trees. God made a promise to them that I would give you the power to get wealth so that I may fulfill the covenant that I swore to your ancestors. This ain't even about you. You just have a part to play in it. God don't will that none of us perish, and there's some dangerous games being played out here in these political streets. For one, these people, and I said this a long time ago, these people will stop at absolutely nothing for power, for greed, for lust. Look at all of this stuff being exposed. It all ties back to the same thing. It's the same demon. Greed, lust, power. That's and who is being affected while they playing these games? Wake up. Who's being affected? Is it you or them? Is your pocketbook bigger? Or is their pocketbook bigger? Ask yourself that, because you're paying taxes, whether you're working or not. You're paying sales tax, property tax, clothing tax, food tax, gas tax, all kind of taxes. Sales tax. Is you doing better or is you doing bad? Period. And if you're doing bad or you're not doing how you want to be doing, then you got the power to change that. We is not being crippled by the government. We are not going to be bowed down and bent over by the government. This has been 400 years too long. You understand me? As God is looking for a remnant that will say, you know what? I'll put whatever I got to put to the side so that I can help participate in you fulfilling the promise that you made to my ancestors. They did not expire in vain. No, they did not. And you can employ your whole entire family right now in Q4. If y'all don't quit playing out here and go get your taxes back, your 40 acres and a mule back, if y'all don't go out here and get what rightfully belongs to you back, you going to be held accountable. You going to be held accountable, because God going to say, I put every tool and every resource in your possession in front of you. You didn't use it. And I called you. I didn't call your kids. I didn't call your mama. I didn't call your aunties. I called you. You at this appointed time. You still here. Millions died of Divock-19, but you still here. Millions then died in horrific accidents. People going through and pew-pewing up the hole, but you still here. You still here for a reason, for a purpose, and you was not here to waste your time serving man. You here to serve God, and whatever your purpose is. I'm talking to those that are pioneers. If your purpose is to build something for your family so God can save them because he loved y'all enough, then you need to get on your grind. And you need to get on your grind like right now. I don't care if you're scared. Do it afraid. What's the worst that's going to happen? For real, for real. Let me go ahead and start over here real quick. Make sure this is over here. And then I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. I don't know why we playing. It frustrates me. And then we just give up on everything so easily. These people ain't playing out here with us. They trying to unalive a whole ex-president. I mean, it don't get no realer than that. Silence you. You can't use, I mean, the stuff that is happening before our eyes. And it's such a vexation to my spirit that we see clearly what's going on. We also see clearly who be the victims. And yet and still, we going to just allow ourselves to be victimized because we afraid, because we don't have the time, because we can't afford it. I don't care if I had to sell something off my wall. I don't care if I had to go in my closet and find me something that I don't wear that's of value to somebody else and put it on Facebook Marketplace. We are without excuse. They are not going to fly. And this beast system is being implemented right before our eyes. We just gonna let our kids and grandkids and relatives go down in the system that we know is the system with no good intentions? Y'all talk back to me tonight. Y'all talk back to me. That's what we doing? We have resources. We too lazy to lift ourselves up? What is it? Because there is dangerous things happening all around us. At any moment, we can be under siege in our own country, on our own soil. They're out here trying to unalive a whole presidential, I forgot what you call it, presidential nominee. That's what you call it. And other people is getting hurt. Thank God, praise God, Trump is not unalived after the first attempt. But let's talk about the man that was. What the hell did he do? Cory Booker. What did he do? His family would have to live the rest of their life without their breadwinner, without their protector. Over politics? This ain't no game. And I'm riled up because these people is sitting on stages talking about, yeah, what we gonna do about the fentanyl crisis and all. Y'all let it in here. You got people out here homeless. You got people that don't know how they're gonna pay their bills. And I don't want that to be you. It's time to get busy. It's too many that can't pay their bills. They were doing okay 4 years ago, for real. I don't care what nobody feel. They were doing okay 4 years ago. They had money in their savings. They had money on their credit cards. They had a little money to spend, even after coming out of a pandemic where the whole world was shut down. They came out of the pandemic with more money than anything. It's money out here for y'all SBA loans. You got to get yourself together. It ain't based off your credit. It's based off your structure. Are you structured appropriately? Do you look like a business? We don't give money to government recipients. We give money to private entities. Pick up what I'm putting down. And if you are, say, yes, I get it in the chat. They don't give money to public recipients. They give you government handout, welfare, but baby, when you make yourself a private entity, you can have anything in the United States because now you are a corporation, limited liability corporation, LLC, S Corp, S Corporation. You have to play the game. You don't know the game. If somebody coming by here telling you this is the money game, you need to play it. Because the game you've been playing ain't been working. And I see too many of my people going down, down, down. Period. Enough is enough. People reach out to me all the time. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. I can't help this. The first time it's terrible. And I said, wow, this is crazy. This is the biggest scam I have ever witnessed. For real, for real. And I thought the tax scam was a scam. But this the biggest scam that I've ever seen. You want to get out here and rally and champion for diversity, right? For all quote unquote minority people. But minority people don't just mean black, beloved. That means Indian. That means anybody outside of being Caucasian. And they want us to vote for minority, diversity, equity, and inclusion, but it does not apply to us. There is no freaking bill that will benefit blacks, that'll stop people from taking your life, that'll stop you from being in the hood, that'll stop your children from committing crimes, that'll stop you from arguing and funking with your neighbor across the street, because everybody got this crab in the barrel mentality and they don't want you doing it. They don't have not one bill, but they want you to vote diversity, equity, and inclusion. Meanwhile, the Indians is getting your money, the Haitians is getting your money, the Venezuelans is getting your money, the Arabic is getting your money, the Kenyans is getting your money. Everybody that did not labor here is getting your money. That is evil. That is evil. Even when inflation sky high, we still got to pay taxes. For what? For them to go to Ukraine and everybody else? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to wake up, okay? So that's my little rant right there. Get your money back. Do something for your family. Hell, stop putting it in the hands of somebody else. It's not their job. It's yours. It's your spouse. It's your children. Put them together. You want to employ your whole family. You want to create generational wealth, because that's what we should be doing. We should not be encouraging our children and grandchildren to work a job. Where is that going to get them? Where is that going to get y'all? Where has them jobs got y'all? Just over broke? Just barely enough? Make enough money to pay my bills? That's it? And do it all over again, rinse, wash, and repeat? I never have any money to stash aside. Do you know how many Americans actually work a job right now, or work some type of self-employment, some type of gig, Uber, all of this stuff, that do not even have $100 cash on hand? And if they do, they like, should I buy something to eat because I need food? Should I get gas because I need gas to get back to work? Should I pay my insurance because I need it? That's what they have to do. They don't have enough money for themselves. Do you know how damn dangerous that is? Do you know how dangerous it is for you not to have nothing for yourself? I'm going to tell you how dangerous it is. Ask them people in the Holocaust how dangerous it was for them not to have their own stuff, to be that dependent upon the government, what the media told them, to listen to them, to follow their orders, led them right to the dang on furnaces. Y'all got to stop playing. I'll be disinterested in coming over here, because unfortunately my family over here play too much. And I love everybody. I love every nationality, but I gotta tell y'all the truth. Over on TikTok and these other platforms, you got these other nations. That's what I'll say in a nice way. They want to build like a mug. I can turn on my camera and share my screen right now. They all in my inbox giving me their information. Can you help me? Because I'm tired of living like, and I don't mind helping them. But damn it, I'm trying to help my people first. What the hell is wrong with us? We always talking about how we the last. I don't mind helping them, but let me help mine first. The problem is minds don't want help. They have the same broke mentality. I gotta save this. I gotta scrape this. I gotta see how I'm a scam and steal this. I gotta try to make ends meet. They don't want help. And then you got people over here that do want help, and I don't mind serving them. I always said that. I don't mind serving others, but it bothers me. You want to know why? Because I got a whole group of people that ain't got it. And I'm like, y'all already had it, got it, experienced it. If you ain't got it, we ain't never experienced it. We don't got it. So we need to have it now. It's time for us to build something for us by us, so people can put some respect on us, so our families can be taken care of by us and not by the government. It is not the government responsibility. I'm telling you, what these people got planned, it is going to be catastrophic. If I can go on somebody's mountaintop and just go in the middle of the mountain and hide my face from what is coming down the pipeline, I promise you to goodness, I promise you to God. For those who have an ear to hear, you better hear what the Spirit of the Lord is saying. We got like 40-something days to the election. And I keep on saying this because this is 100% true. It's going to be some sugar honey iced tea pop off. And not only that, we in the most critical time spiritually. We're in Elul and Teshuvah. Yom Kippur is where it's sealed. And guess what? Yom Kippur happens right before the election. And there's already talks, because you ain't out here in these streets. There's already talks about stuff popping off in my job. I said it before. And it's going to be the last time I say it, or it might not be the last time I say it. As long as the Lord tell me to say it, I'm going to say it. But if it is the last time I say it, I want you to hear me clearly. If 2020 didn't teach you nothing, baby, can't nobody help you. You've been given a 4-year time span to get yourself together before 2.0 and 3.0 and 40.0 come back around this piece. There's things you should be working on: your mental health, making sure you fortify your mind, making sure your soul and your salvation is secure, making sure that I got enough. I know this cash is finna crash. Y'all gonna come back here one day and you're gonna say that woman said on this live every time she went live and she said it. And I didn't listen. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news. When you come to me at that time, I can help you. I cannot even help you, so don't even reach out. Can you pray for me, Dr. T? No. Prayer ain't gonna fix that. Your hard-headedness, your rebellion, your procrastination, your slothfulness, your excuses, your fear kept you out. You had the same ample time and the same opportunity as I did and everybody else, because God gave us the same amount of hours, the same number of days in the week, the same sunset and sunrise. He gave it equally. You without excuse. Can't nobody help you. Look, check this out. You want to employ your family, because that's what we ought to be doing. And I say this all the time: government contracts. It's not hard. It's just different. You ain't never did it before, but baby, I promise you, if you just buckle down and you got yourself in the game and structure yourself the right way and actually went out after them without overthinking it and thinking you know something that you don't. Well, I don't know if this is going to work. Well, how would you ever know if it's going to work? This is your first time doing it. Why don't you just go ahead and do it? And if it don't work, they'll tell you why it didn't work. So the next time you go ahead and submit your bid, you know exactly what to put on there. It's called trial and error. That's what life is all about. It's about learning. But you can't learn what you don't step out in faith to try to grasp, to try to do, to try to implement. You can't learn. And there's too much rapid revenue available for you. This is how you employ your whole family, beloved. come over here and snatch you up a contract, give your son a position, your daughter a position, give your spouse a position, put your mama on payroll, all of that, set you up a freaking trust, buy you some land so everything that y'all generating becomes tax free. They cannot tax you on what you did not earn or what you invested. So now you and your family got land to build something on that you bought for the low 99 because Dr. T put you on game and showed you where you can buy land for dirt cheap with the money you're receiving for government contract. Now everybody got money. Start a trust, fund the trust, and we'll forever have money. Now we become our own family bank. We got real estate. We live in tax-free. You know, we have money's coming in from government contracting, from work that we don't have to do. Let me turn my camera on real quick. As I said, I'm only going to be here an hour. I'm super sleepy. And I've been telling y'all about this credit for too long, for real, for real. I've been telling y'all about this. Y'all play too much. Let me see, is they looking for somebody to help them with credit? I know they buy everything except when you talk about you the bank because they the bank. They don't want that. They don't want competition. But let's see if what type of money they paying for people in the credit space. Y'all play too much. Are you a credit bureau? Nope, that's that. Are you a credit union, credit card issuing company, real estate credit? Oh, I could teach you about that, beloved. But I'm not a real estate credit lending. Direct life insurance. Nope. For those that's in life insurance, they got all collection agencies, consumer lending, personal credit institutions, unsecured cash loans, all other personal service, credit card notification services. An example, lost or stolen card reporting. I don't do that. Financial transactions, processing, reserve, and clearinghouse activities. I don't do that. All other professional, scientific, and technical services. Consumer credit counseling service. Here we go right here. Here's my number right here. 541-990. Y'all help me remember that. Okay? 541-990. Now let me go ahead and share over here where I'm finna go see how much money is y'all paying for somebody in a credit consulting space. 541-990. All right. 541-990. I want to know how much money they didn't pay right here in 2024 and 2023. I don't have, if I want to go all the way back to 2008, I can, but I'm going to just put that in there for right now. Come on down here and put that code that I just got over there. I think it was 541-990. See how much money they paying for credit counseling. 541-990. I've been trying to put y'all on. That's why I'm a little frustrated with y'all. Be like, oh, I don't got time. I got to work. Dr. T. Like, that's going to fly with me. Oh, life has been life, and like, that's going to fly with me. I got 2 dead children. I still show up. I don't care. That made me go crazier. Okay? That made me work harder. Hell no, I got other little children that I need that one day my time's going to expire and I'm not going to be here. What did I create for them? Because if I didn't create anything for them, I failed them as a parent. I don't care what kind of shoes and nice clothes and activities and adventures I took them on. I failed them as a parent if I didn't leave them in a position to prosper, that when my presence is gone, they can still feel my presence even in my absence. My mama did that. My grandma did that. And here's a book about how she did it. She wrote how she did it. So we know how she did it, and we can keep on doing what she did. Okay? Look at this. Look at this. Let me blow it up real big so you can see. Battelle Energy Alliance in the credit space. Okay? This their obligation right here. That's how much money they got. Okay, that's hundreds, thousands, millions. They got billions. 22,234,505,975. Management and operation of the INL. Definite contract. Ooh, this was a disaster emergency fund. Ooh, I see, God, I be wanting to sock your people. Look how much money they got just from COVID. COVID-19 obligations, okay? There's the outlays, infrastructure obligations. Department of Energy is the one who gave it out. This contract was from 11/9/2004, and they ended this contract, or they won't end this contract until September 30th of 2029. That's a shame. This is a 20-year contract for $22 billion. This right here is what you call generational wealth. And I don't got to do the work at all. You want us to do what? Management and operations of the INL. Let me go find a manager with some experience and see how much she gonna charge me to work this project for the next 20 years. So I can go ahead and cut her cheese off of that $22 billion. If she's charging me $1 million, the baby, I am eating. Okay, I'm gonna be the payroll, so I get paid. My son Redeem, with his 8-year-old self, he's going to be the janitor or something, picking up trash, making sure everything is straight and copacetic, because per the government IRS, I can pay my son up to $11,000 without him being taxed in a whole entire year. Revelation and redemption, I can do the same. Oh, y'all made up y'all bed? Okay, here's a paycheck for that. Okay, I can put my husband on the contract. You're gonna be the oversight manager. So we're gonna hire the management and operations, but you're gonna go out and make sure that they clocking in, they clocking the job, they documenting everything. So I didn't put my whole family on to one contract. Just one. Let's look at the next one. And I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time here. I'm really not. Let's see. Oak Ridge Associated Universities Incorporated, Army Sustaining Aerojet Rocketdyne. Let me see what they got. Obligations. They got $3 billion. They got $2 billion. They got $2 billion. Award description. They just wanted somebody to test. Management of the Oak Ridge Institute for Science and Education. I'll find somebody to hire for that. Space Shuttle Engineer Support for Flight School of 30. Flights extending from 1102 to whatever. This is an overseas contract. Baby, let me get somebody on there because I ain't going out of my bed. Okay? But we're going to go ahead and see how much. Was there any emergency? Look at this. All of this was emergency. That's why they got that big dollar. I told y'all during an emergency, you get paid the highest. Let's see how long. And these were all from the government. Department of Energy, Department of Defense, Department of Energy, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. These are all government entities. The Army's paying big money. The Energy Department is paying big money. The Science is paying big money. This one was a contract from 10/1/2003 to 9/30/2020. So they had this contract about 17 years. This one from 3/10/2016 to 9/30/2025. In just a couple of days, this one's going to expire. This one's from 1/1/2002 to 9/30/2013. This was a 11-year contract. That's just in the credit space. I ain't talking about writing no books. I ain't talking about being your own author. I ain't talking about having a cleaning company. I ain't talking about doing any consultation. I ain't talking about nothing else. I just said credit. Government contract. I told y'all, if y'all did not get that recording, it is fully loaded with information. Fully loaded with information. Here, have a listen for yourself. Don't believe me. Have a listen for yourself. What you missing out on. When I came by here and tried to give it to y'all, because basically that's what I try to do. I try to give it to y'all for $100 and y'all slept on it. I don't care if I would have had to go to the blood bank. Change my life. Change my life, because I need a change in my life. I'm barely making ends meet. Enough is enough. If something don't change today, ain't nothing gonna change. So I don't care what I had to do. Let me borrow $100. I'll give it back to you, because now I got me a tool in my hand. A tool. I don't have to even go create me no video. I can just put me together a Zoom or in my private community, let this woman do all the work and just have everybody listen to what she's saying and implement it for a little bit of nothing. For a little bit of nothing. Let me let y'all hear.
Hello, it's Coach Nikki, and I wanted to share my experience with Dr. Tawana World's government grant program. She is one of my best friends as well. But I started it, and I am just doing things as I go. I have not even listened to the full replay of everything she explained, and I went ahead and stepped out on faith and applied for a few things. One credit card, I was able to get $12,000 in funding. Another one, I got over 5,000, 6,000 in funding. Another one, I got about 6,000, and then another one I got 3,000. Let me tell you something. Your girl never thought she would be able to get an American Express business credit card. But as I listened to the government contracting replay and was able to just really step out on faith and trust the process, those were my results. And keep in mind, I just got started.
Didn't even finish the whole entire workshop and was able to get 9,000, 12, 17. She was able to get $22,000 in funding just off of a replay that I came by here and told y'all last week. It is way too much money out here in these streets, and it is Q4. Let me pull it up for y'all, because y'all need to see this. Why is Q4 the greatest time to win a bid? Oh my God. Y'all, listen. People, people in prison, help them. Get a contract. Get something going where you can get them out. Get something going where they can learn a skill in there that will keep them out when they get out. Look, the prison and the army and everybody else is the biggest spenders. Stop playing. Why is Q4 the greatest time to bid and win a contract? In the fourth quarter, agencies are keenly aware of the need to deploy any remaining budget before the end of the fiscal year to avoid losing that funding in the following year. This urgency creates significant opportunities for contractors. That's a shame that y'all not out here in these streets learning how to go get you a big bag in these next 3 months. It is a shame. They tell you right here, Q4 will hold the vast majority of contracting agencies, baby. Period. What your federal buyer wants in Q4, they looking for women-owned businesses. They looking for minority-owned businesses. They looking for disadvantaged businesses. They looking for, veteran-owned businesses. How to take advantage of the government fiscal year in Q4. I'm going to put in here, why is Q4 the greatest time to make a lot of money? This ain't just in the government contracting space. Why are corporations Q4 revenue usually worse than? What do you think Q4 is going to be like this year? No, we ain't listening at that. That's something on Reddit. 7 things to know about the historically strong fourth quarter. 1/3 of U.S. small businesses report Q4 is the most profitable time of the year for their business. No cap. Q4 is the time to make super profits. Who is tired of being poor? Who's tired of being broke? Who's tired of struggling? I don't care if you don't like the tone of my voice. I don't care if you don't like the volume of my passion. It don't matter. Somebody need to check you. Somebody need to tell you and talk to you like this because you sleep and you about to be rolled over on. You play too many games. You would rather go and clock in for Bobby than make your dang on last name better. The heck? A blind man can see the signs. A blind man. Let's go back over here. Q4. Matter of fact, I don't even got to go back over there. We can go on and on and on and on. Let me come over here to this website and show you. I could take one business and take it and make multiple streams of income from one business. Okay? Period. In government contracted. Listen, this is the place where you never ever have to look for a client or a customer. Is anybody going to buy my stuff? Is anybody going to want to buy my stuff? Who cares if they don't? Because the government will. Everything that you buy, they buy. Period, point blank. So why wouldn't you go sell to them? Why wouldn't you go sell to them? Oh, let me get this pulled up right here. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull this up. Here we go. Just trying to find my tab, my second tab. All right. Y'all ready? Listen, you can't even roll with me if y'all ain't ready. I can't be fooling with people. Not this time. I can't do it. If you not ready, we ain't rolling. I'm not here to entertain a single soul. I'm not here to none of that. I can care less about what's going on in the world. I am more focused on what's getting ready to happen and making sure my kids and my grandkids is good. That's my responsibility as an adult. When I was a child, it was my parents' and their responsibility to make sure I was good. But now it's my responsibility to make sure the next generation is good. And my mama and them didn't do a good job. We was poor as hell. We struggled like a mug. For real, for real. We bounced from pillar to post. Told y'all about writing y'all books. I told y'all about writing y'all books. Do they pay good money for authors? Yes, they do. Why you ain't wrote no book so you can go land on the stage, go to somebody's prison and talk to somebody, go to their events? You want to get your feet in places you never ever imagined? You need to get over here in this space. Right here, 711510, independent artists, writers, and performers. I can take that one. Administration of housing program, agents, managers for artists, athletes, entertainers, and other public figures. I could take that one too, but I'm going to just roll with this for now. 711510. And we're going to go in between these two screens really quickly. Matter of fact, I don't even have to go in between the two screens, okay? I could show you all day long how much money these people is out here making. It don't matter what you selling. If you a cook, for those who know how to cook. And you know them other nations love your food, whether we think your food is nasty or not. We, the culture, think your food is garbage. They won't. That's for sure. You can't do nothing but cook. Hot diggity dog, go and cook for these people. Here go that code right here. Matter of fact, I am going to pull up what they're making so you can see what you're missing out on. You can see that it's costing you $1 million to stay on that job. It's costing you $1 million to have that same broke mindset. It's costing you $1 million to procrastinate. It's costing you $1 million to not take your life serious. 814110. Come on, internet. Quit playing games. Exit the page. Okay, let's go back to USA spending. No, you ain't finna interrupt anything. Here we go. Let me get this pulled up over here so I can just go in between the two pages real quick. So I ain't got a whole long time. What's this code? What did they give me the code? What was it? 814110. 814110. 814110. I'm going to stop right here because we could do this all night. Next time I go live, I'll probably just sit here whole session, period. But I want to show y'all what y'all missing out on, okay? This is private household cooks. You know, the rich people that like you to come make some collard greens and all that good old stuff that you know how to make or don't know how to make, okay? Let me go ahead and stop the screen share over here. I have to see if it's been fulfilled, love. If it has been, then you can't. I have to check in with my assistant. My assistant went and had her baby this weekend, and we were driving across country. So I need to just see where you at in the queue. If you're not, then yeah, you can absolutely switch over. If so, and I noticed she sent out some emails today. Some might have went to spam, etc. But hold on, let me show y'all this over here. For authors, told y'all, AI can write y'all a book. This is crazy. You don't even got to write your own book. AI can write your book. And you won't go get none of this money. You won't go put your family on. Hold on. Filter updated. Let's go ahead and update the search. Excuse me. Oh, I needed to take out this one right here. There we go. Okay, let's go ahead and see what they paying authors. And they have certain set-asides. I ain't even showed y'all the set-asides if you're a woman and all of those different things. Come on, computer. Stop tripping and going slow. Now I gotta do this all over again. You got to be kidding me. 814-110, 814-110. Hold on. 814. Everybody and their mama should be on this in real life. Other services except public transportation, professional, scientific, and technical services. Is this the one that I need to take out of there? 80. Oh, this is the one I gotta take out of there. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's see how much they paying for you to write a book, tell a story, stand on a stage. Let's see. Please don't let it piss me off, God. Okay. Miscellaneous foreign awardees. They done set themselves up nice and properly. You see how they came here and they got them 2, actually 3. That's because there ain't enough of us in there. So they can go ahead and set this up. They got 329 thousand on this one for authorship. This was probably like for a days or 2 worth of work, maybe a month at the most. Then they turn around and they got 141,000. And then they turn around and got 100,000. Let's see what kind of work they did. Kitchens for new apartments in Frankfurt, Germany. Okay. Hiring a cook. Hiring a cook. You see this? This one right here. MSGQ cooking services. They just wanted somebody to cook for them. This one right here. See how much they got? They got 96,000 for some cooking services, bro. Okay. This is a definite contract. This right here was a purchase order. Oh my God. They didn't even have to bid. This one also was a purchase order. They did not have to bid. Let's see how much these 2 was. 101,000, 100,000. Oh my goodness. 6 figures. 6 figures. Department of State. Look who paid for all of these for cooking. The Department of State wants you to come cook some food, okay? That's it. And this was for a year's worth of work from 10/30/2023 to, matter of fact, it ain't even a year. 10/11/12/12. This was a 4-month contract. A 4-month contract for how much? 329,000. Y'all need to stop playing. Almost, it's over $250,000 for a 4-month contract. Man, oh man. Man, oh man. Department of State. That's who gave it to him. This is crazy. Yeah, this is good juice. This is good sauce. So look, with that being said, you guys, because it is time to build your ark, I will let her know, sister, because it is time to build your ark. Okay. I'm going to give y'all another shot. Who will want another shot to get in on the government contract play where you can actually go get you some business funding, get yourself structured, and then go get you some money out your backyard? Let me show you what I talk about when I mean money out your backyard, because most people will get stuck right there in their mind. Well, I don't know what I got to do and how to do it. And that's different and that's hard. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. If you don't think you can, then you won't. Let me just help you out. As a man thinketh, so is he. But if you say, look, I'm going to go ahead and sit down with this workshop at my own pace, and I'm going to implement. This woman is showing me how to set myself up, to structure myself, how to register myself, how to go get funding. Money's available to me. I'm going to take the time to make sure I learn whatever the heck I need to learn so I can do what I ain't never done, because what I've been doing ain't working for me. Non-bid opportunities. Look, they already got Q4 right here. Non-bid opportunities for Q4. Let me see what City of Dallas got going on. Then I'm going to share my screen in uno momento. They want me to click here. Okay, let's see what you doing, what you got. I don't feel like clicking. I ain't going to that one. Let me get up out of here. Okay, let me come down here to procure gas for 2024. The Department of Transportation, for all my folks that's supposed to be in transportation and never got in it. Oh my God, look at all these contracts. This is crazy. This is bananas. Too much for me to have by myself. For real, for real. Okay? This is fourth quarter, computer and peripherals. This contract is from $5 million to $10 million. Oh, and did you think I was lying when I said that these contracts are for 8-8? Competitive ones where you go up and, you know, whoever the biggest bidder or the best bidder wins, and non-competitive. I'm an 8-8. I don't even gotta compete, baby. That's my lane because I'm not in competition with nobody. So this is my lane right here, okay? But of course, you have to get into my mastermind to learn this 8-8. To learn this hub zone. This is where you become the bank. But didn't I say that they was looking for economically disadvantaged women-owned small businesses because they had a lot of money available to you? How much money they want to give you? $5 million and $10 million if you were economically disadvantaged woman-owned small business. Period. If you a vet, if you got a small business set aside, if you a sole source, I work by myself. If you just an own woman-owned small business without being disadvantaged, you see all of this money they got available to y'all: 5 to 10 million, 2 to 5 million, 700,000 and 2 million, 10 million and 20 million, 20 million, 50 million to 100 million. What do they want? They want some computer related services, commercial equipment. I got you. Business services. Oh, I got you. That's why you should be in bit. Oh, they want some educational services. I got you. Some construction material. Oh, I got you. Some office equipment, furniture. Baby, let me hit up Amazon for you. You want some marketing and advertising services? I got you because I teach marketing. Hello, somebody. You want some legal services? Somebody in my government contract group do legal services, such as Notary Republic. I got you. These are non-bid opportunities. Man, look, that's in the Department of Transportation. That's in the Department of Transportation. Okay. Non-bid opportunities, Q4, Dallas, Texas. And see, I can look in the state, I can look in the city, I can look in the rural areas. Okay. Let me make sure y'all able to see this. Cool. Glad you are. So let's see which one I'm going to go to. They got environmental bids, procurement services, bidding opportunities, purchasing department. Cool. Okay. Let's see what they got over here. Baby. Let's click here to search open bids. That's going to kick y'all off of over there, I think. Okay, let me stop the share and then let y'all get on up over here so y'all can see. Okay, here we go. What kind of bids do they got right in my backyard that I don't even got a bid for? This is just purchasing. They just want to purchase this. I got 6 days and 13 hours to apply for this one. All they want is food service for substance dependent justice involved individuals at the judge. This is a request for a proposal. This is the purchasing department. 6 days, I can click on that to see exactly how much this bid is. Okay, let me just click on it, see what they talking about. They're gonna give me some information without having to register. This closed on September 26th. Okay. Please log in to view bid contact information. I'm not finna log in, but they're gonna tell me how much the bid is for. This contract is for 5 years. Oh, baby, I'm finna get on this. Price goods for 180 days. Is the contract renewable? Not applicable at this time, okay? But 5 years is good, baby. You need some food services? I got you, beloved. Don't even worry. But I would log in and see what the heck they talking about, and then I would just go run it completely up. For sure, for sure. Oh, y'all can't see that. Oh, my God. Hold on. Let me go back to where I was just at. Hold on, y'all. Let me close out some of these tabs. History. Let me close out this one. I got too many tabs open up here in real life. Let me take these off so I can get to those. That would be best. Okay. They want some grease, sand, and griff trap treatment collection and disposable services. Okay. They want an RFP, request for proposal, for offender management system solution. They want a pharmacist in charge. Let me hire somebody to do that. That's called outsourcing. Okay. They want a road multi-model connection. Okay. That's some little bit. Okay. Ryan White HIV AIDS program, part A and part B, minority AIDS initiative. I need to come back here. I'm showing y'all too much. They got 48 days left to bid on that. Listen, it's just too much out here for us. It really is. Let me stop that. This is in your backyard. You don't even got to be a federal contractor to bid on any of this at all. Let's go back out here because they got them all in your backyard. The city, the state, the municipality, all of them got contracts that are non-bid. I don't have to even know how to bid because that's what keep people stuck. Well, I don't know how to do that. Okay, you don't even got to know how to do that. That's a non-bid. Texas Department of Information Resources, schedule of solicitation, that's January 2021. City of Arlington, let's see what they got real quick. Bid opportunities, current register and bid on wave. Click here to view. Okay, let me see what you got going on. I hate when it does this. I really do. I gotta share my screen over here with y'all again. I'm just showing you how to employ your family, how to work smarter and not harder in real life. City of Arlington, okay? Annual requirements for hazardous waste and illegal dump and removal services. Design of LZ Odom Athletic Center renovations, okay? Request for qualifications for design services for City Tower roof replacement, construction of High Oak Park Playground. Request for proposals for an annual requirement contract for financial advisor services. Baby, what you need? You need to make money. What? We need an ADA transition plan and sidewalk master plan. These are their proposals. Okay. Bid issue date, what time they close. I can click on it and it lets me know. I got 6 days, 13 hours, 22 minutes. City of Arlington exclusively use IronWave for the notification and dissemination of all solicitations. Blah, blah, blah. Please log in to view. Okay. Scope of work, procurement schedule. They telling me all of this here. Okay. Everything I need to know. All government contracting is reading, making sure that I can fulfill it. If I can't fulfill it, let me find somebody else to fulfill it. And if we cannot fulfill it together, then I won't take it. And they respect you much more for you not taking something that you can't fulfill versus you taking something that you can. So you guys, here's what I got. I have an opportunity. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to make it $100. I'm just going to put it back what it regularly is. And whoever it's for is for. It's loaded with too much information, for one, to be discounted for $97. But if you want to learn how to employ your family, whether you on this live or you catch the replay, okay, it's $250. It's back to the discount that I took it down from when I charged $497. You just heard a woman say she got $21,000 from off of the replay, and here I am trying to offer it to you for $97. So no, scratch that. I ain't doing no discounts because you should have been on board a long time ago. It's $250. If you want to learn how to play this wealth game, get you some rapid revenue in this Q4 where it could change your life. In a matter of 90 days or less, your life can be totally changed, okay? I mentioned government contracts. The government buys credit. You might as well snatch up that whole little business in a box, credit business in a box. Why? Because you can financially educate and have financial literacy and go serve day people with financial literacy. People need to know, okay, how do I get out of this credit bondage? Well, I offer credit financial services. You see how big them contracts is. Okay? You might as well get you the business in a box. Everything that I got below is everything that I got and that I'm speaking about is going to be in the description of this video. I'm not cutting anybody any slack for the simple fact that we done lost too much time playing games trying to get people to see that they need to be on board and they need to be building, that it was already way too big for me. It was way bigger than me. So that's why I came out to share, because it was way bigger than me. Couldn't do it all by myself. I got actually sick in my spirit and physically for the simple fact it was too much. I felt like a fatted calf that had ate too much and made myself sick. I'm like, I got to tell people and put people onto this for sure. Yeah, I need to hurry up and go. It's almost 1 a.m. Okay. So the credit information, whether you want the 5 dispute templates, you can sell that. You got something that you can sell right away. So as you buy it from me, you get it in the email, you can sell it right away. You can fix your life, change your life. I'm going to be sharing receipts more than likely the next time I come by here, how my score in 1 week went up 46 points. This is not a game out here. You're going to be butt out if you don't take advantage of it, because everybody else is and you're not. Just know that. Everybody else is having great success and they moving accordingly. Let me sweep my credit clean real quick. Let me go run up these big bags and get me $250,000, $500,000, or even $1 million in funding. And then let me go buy some assets for my family. Let me go build some real estate on it. Let me go do something that's going to preserve us. Y'all want to get rid of cash? Go ahead. We cool. I got dirt to build my own garden on. I got dirt to build my own house on. I got dirt to do whatever I want to. If I want to lease out a little bit, if I want to raise cattle and let you raise your cattle on my land, it don't matter. If you need some clean water and I'm the only one that got a well, it don't matter. I got real estate assets. Okay. So I got the credit, the government contract. I got the 3K in 3 days that's coming up this weekend. Okay, I'm telling you, if you have not registered for that, that's $97. On the day of, it's going to go up, and then it's going to be a charge for people signing up because people like to wait to the last minute. That's called procrastination. Literally, I'm going to show you how to make 3K in 3 days, period. And all you got to do is go implement exactly what I showed you. It's going to be hands-on because I need to show you what to do. If you have not reserved your spot, you should do that ASAP to ensure you get the information, details, instruction. If you sign up on the day of, I'm going to send you your money right back to you because I ain't going to have time to be answering your email, trying to send you where to go, make sure you get in, make sure you get the information. No, do it now. with a sense of urgency today, right here, right now. Okay. 3K in 3 days. I also got 10K by Friday. I did say the last time I was live, I would only allow 5 people to get in that for $97. That's why I only allow 5 people to get in there, because I'm not fin to play myself and spend my time coaching 30 people who really don't want it. Okay. So it's only 5 people. I'm putting people on so you can become the next coach, so you can do great things, so you can put your family in a better position, so the government can go ahead and take their handouts and all of that stuff. Okay. I'm already in Sunday. It's Sunday. My bad. Sunday. It's not Saturday. It's Sunday. Okay. Make sure you reach out. Make sure you hit me in the inbox. Make sure you take advantage of anything I come by here and offer you, because what I come by here and offer you is from a place of love. I want your family to win, and I want you to win. So the 3K in 3 days, it's going down this weekend. Go ahead and hit me in my inbox over here on Instagram. They finna cut the live. Whatever else I have, it's going to be in the description of this video. The AI automations and systems, the marketing, learning the marketing aspect will make you a millionaire. Anything, government contract will make you a millionaire. I'm getting ready to have the following week. Write your book in 1 day. You got a book that you ain't written, we're going to write it in 1 day. Now you're going to have a book. I'm going to show you how to self-publish your book, your ISBN numbers and all of that stuff, and how to start making sales and promote your book. But not only that, I'm going to give you the juice and I'm going to give you the sauce on how to become a bestseller. That workshop will take place the following weekend after this, and that one is $197. I'm giving you resources. I'm giving you tools. I'm giving you how to go viral, in a sense, on Amazon, become a bestseller overnight in literally 1 hour, the whole 9 yards. Okay. So if you're interested in anything, because I'm super sleepy and my eyes won't stay woke, go ahead, make your payment, reserve your spot, get in where you fit in, and let Dr. T lead you into your financial promised land. There's no other. I was trying to think about what I can say, but that is what it really is. Let me lead you into your financial promised land. It's time for you to build the ark, and time is running out. And you want to be able to build in haste, because we wasted a lot of time and we've lost a lot of ground. You want to be able to be on time with God, in God, at the appointed time, with his will for your life, so that you do not perish. My people perish for a lack of knowledge. Let's go, y'all. I'm going to do whatever he tells me to do and serve whoever he tells me to serve. But you got to be willing to be led, and you got to be willing to be fed. And if that is you, then I highly, highly recommend we get to going right now and not tomorrow. With that being said, I love y'all, and y'all have a good night, okay?